So I need you to put your right hand up and your left hand on your word.
My right hand up and my what?
Your left hand on your word. All right. Naijee Maserati, hold it just like that. Naijee Maserati. Do you solemnly agree that we have your permission to post this interview across all of our social media platforms?
Facts. It's a fact.
Is there anything, and I do mean anything, that is off the boards that you don't want us to talk about?
No, not really.
Not really? Okay. And do you understand? Don't put it down yet. I ain't done.
All right.
Do you understand that if there is something that we bring up that you're uncomfortable with, you can say pass and let us know you don't want to talk about it?
All right. I'm with it.
All right, let's get it.
Okay, so tell everybody where you're originally from.
I'm originally from New Jersey. I was born in Jersey, New Jersey.
Everybody from New Jersey today?
I just met somebody from New Jersey too.
I'm crying. You meeting everybody from New Jersey.
Yeah, I met a lot of people from New Jersey.
You said what part of New Jersey?
Jersey City.
Okay, that's what's up.
North Jersey.
Okay, so you grew up with both of your parents?
Nah. I grew up with my
Try to talk louder too. I don't want to.
Okay. Nah. Oh, yeah, him right here? Speaking here right here?
That's on. It can hear you, but you want to.
Oh, this right there?
Yeah.
Okay, but I grew up with my mother, my grandmother, and my grandmother, stuff like that. You know what I mean? My dad, he was in the army, so he left when I was young because he had to go out to be deployed. My mom was young, so she stayed home. He went overseas, so shit like that happened.
Okay, so give me a traumatic experience you had as a child.
A traumatic experience? What you mean, like what?
Traumatic, like
Traumatic?
Trauma.
Trauma.
Hurt.
Might have depressed you or made you cry.
Pain.
Shit. It's a lot of that shit. I don't know. There's a lot of people passed away growing up. You know what I mean? As a kid, I had a lot of death experiences at a young age. Cousins, aunties, stuff like that going on. Stuff like that. Yeah. Deaths and losing my mom for a little bit. You know what I mean? She came back. I had to live with my grandma for a little bit, but that was a little bit. You know what I mean? Growing up and stuff like that. Just products of your environment, stuff like that.
Do you feel like you said you lost your mom for some time and then she came back?
Yeah. Because I was raised with her, you know what I mean. But then I had moved to my grandmother by like 6, 7, and I stayed with her till I was about like 14. So my mom left to get her stuff together and stuff like that.
So you feel like living with grandma? How do you feel like that affected like how you treat girls? Or if it does at all?
I respect the woman a lot, you know what I mean? Because of that, growing up with girls, you know what I mean? But I grew up with a lot of females too, you know what I mean? So I got to see a lot of the bullshit, a lot of the games, how they treated niggas, how they,
So you smart.
Yeah, you say something like that.
You up on game.
You say something like that. But yeah, definitely, had a love for women because of that, you know what I mean? I was raised around a lot of women, grandma, aunties, shit like that, you know what I mean?
Okay, what's a good song that's attached to like a bad memory?
A good song that's attached to a bad memory?
Yes, one of your bad memories.
A good song.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, good song. Attached to a bad memory. Shit. B.I.G. B.O. B.A. known for the DEA. Federal agents mad cause I'm crazy. Tapped myself in the phone in the basement. Yeah, that was that shit. I had that CD, that tape when it first came out, single. And I guess I could say it was attached to when I was going back to visit my mom, you know what I mean? I was still away from her, so I had like that little, what you call it, like that loneliness or whatever, trying to get back. So I remember when I first came back, she didn't want me, had no music, like rap, she tried to keep me away from rap. But like...
Your mom or your grandma?
Both of them. They trying to keep me away from that shit. They want me to listen to gospel.
Oh, because of like things going on around?
Yeah. Just to keep the mindset more positive, I guess. But I was always itching for that, so that was my first tape. One of my aunties, somebody slid me when I went to go visit it. And they had some of the single. You know how they singles back in the day? With the cassette, had the single and instrumental and acapella and shit. And it had the locks, and I had that song, and I had the Brandy Full Moon.
Yeah, so I noticed the ring, you gonna be married?
No, I'm engaged.
Congratulations.
So this your baby or?
That's my baby.
He said, "That's my baby." I the pappy.
So what made you want to pop the question, or was it forced upon you?
Nah, it just trying to change what's going on, you know what I mean? Getting back to like the black families coming back together, you know what I mean? We ain't be too fucked up in the mind, you know what I mean? Like niggas think they don't need bitches, and bitches think they don't need niggas. But that's why we ain't getting nowhere, 'cause we don't need each other, you know what I mean? Everybody else together, they stacked up, they got the whole family and the whole tribe, you know what I mean? Getting money together. We the only ones like, fuck you nigga, we don't need you, fuck you bitch, we don't need y'all. And the kids grow up, get the hell on, 16 said, get out. Like, you know what I mean? So I just to tighten my circle, you know what I mean? I care about her, care about my son. I wanted it to be different than how I grew up, because I didn't grow up with my dad, so you know what I mean? I try to do something different.
That's dope that you took that route, because like my brothers, all of us, we didn't grow up with our dad, like we always knew him. But because of that, they always wanted kids. Like they want to be a better father. But then I have another brother where he also didn't have his dad, and he just not there around the kids. It's like it could go either way.
I mean, it could be like that, because it could. I could see, you know, why it could be like this, fuck this. It depends. It really your relationship with the person you're dealing with. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like it's like.
I don't think that's lame.
Huh?
Like, do you think it's okay for a man or a woman? But I feel like a lot of men do this. A man to give more attention to their child because the mom is giving them attention. Like basically the female in the situation is giving them attention.
I mean, yeah and no.
It makes sense though, right?
I mean, you gonna take care of your kid. I mean, you gonna be a real motherfucker or not. You gonna want to do it or not, but at the same time, it make you want to be there more. Like, if you got a good vibe with the girl you with, and it's okay, you gonna be around me. If you treat like a fuck nigga,
Then you just gonna be a fuck nigga?
nah, you ain't gonna be, but it make you want to be like that.
I might as well.
Make you want to be one.
But I think that's so lame though. It's like, cause that kid ain't like got nothing.
But then you got that attachment with them too, cause you know it might be used against you. You know what I mean? So you try to like cut that off.
The
like,
kid.
You ain't gonna use nothing. You know me to hold me or nothing like that. Or you know you see him, you're like, yeah, it remind you of that person. But you can't really like. No, I can't do that. I don't know. Some niggas can. I can't do it.
You gonna look at your baby like.
I'll be mad. I mean, it's time to be mad. You know, be mad at her. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk to my son either because I'm gonna be like, at the end of the day, when I look at her, like, man, she fuck that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
You have those moments
yeah, I had those moments. Yeah,
because your baby reminds you of your girl.
I don't know. Cause we might get into something. You know what I mean? And then, man, I want to talk to both of them for a little bit.
Oh my
like,
God.
They got it like a package. You know
That's
what I mean?
real life.
But then, yeah, it don't be all day. You know, I wind up like, and look at it like, okay, let me get out of this shit.
So what type of relationship you gonna have where you allowed to do what the fuck you want to do, or you have to be monogamous?
What you mean, do the fuck you want? Nah, I mean,
I always say something like that too.
ain't no fuck you want to do, but it's like, you know, it ain't cheating if you ain't ask. It's only cheating if you don't ask. You know what I mean? Or if you doing shit behind people's back. That the way I move. You know, like with take yours and steal it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Beef is petty to me. Somebody take something, rob is different. There's more respect in my book.
My ex used to say that.
So it's like, how you doing this shit? Really? You sneaking?
Yeah.
Like this what's going on.
I'm gonna do this right in front of your face. So with that being said, and you mentioned like having a tribe and stuff, so y'all into polygamy?
No, not really. I mean, I think a man should be able to have more than one wife if he could take care of it. It's like you have more than one kid. You know what I mean? Like people don't, but really, people don't know women actually invented that shit, not men. Like that was a woman thing, so men could be able to have sex and different things when a woman was, you know, conceiving a baby or whatever like that, or just so he want, you know, run off somewhere. You know what I mean? He might have an older wife that help you with the game, a younger wife that, you know what I mean, and get in the bed, and then somebody else that go get run out to get the check or something. You know what I mean? But it'd be like, I feel like you could, like I said, if you're in a situation that you can handle it, and like, and your heart right. The same way like your kids, you can't have like 3 different kids. Oh, I love this one better than this one. You know what I mean? You love them all the same if you're a real nigga. You know what I mean? They might get on your nerve a little different, but it's the same shit, really.
So as long as you got enough money, you can have a bunch.
I mean, as long as you can take care of it. You gotta be able to take care. You can't have one in a project and one in a mansion, one in a Toyota, and one in a goddamn. You know what I'm saying? It don't work that way.
I think the only benefit of polygamy is the bag. Like if I could hold the purse, like everybody money going in this purse,
Yeah.
I'm good.
I mean, the benefit really is also being honest with yourself. Cause like,
right?
People want to do shit. People want to do shit. You know what I mean? Unless you really into me. Like everybody try to somebody. Like you know, I'm engaged, but like I see women. I see like oh, they look good. Like yeah, they ain't gonna be like oh yeah, my girl the only one that look good in the world. Like yeah, she don't want to focus on my be son or other motherfuckers. But it's like, you know, motherfuckers look good and this shit happen. You know what I mean? If you want to do something, you might as well do it with your partner or some shit. Then run around and act like you didn't do nothing and get caught up and then do some fuck shit.
So y'all be on that shit.
I mean, we ain't on that shit yet, but you know what I mean? Life is like.
You trying to get her there, or like is she with it?
Nah, she ain't with that shit. Nah.
She said that food lame shit.
Not right now.
Okay, something that you bottled up and you never got to vent.
Something I bottled up and I got to vent.
Yeah.
Shit. That's a lot. I'm an introvert, so you know I'll be keeping a lot of shit. Now I like to do music. You know, most of my music, I ain't never write. I just freestyle everything that's going there. I might sit, I might smoke, and I just make music. That's why I never really had a tape or nothing like consistently really out there. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do now, but I just go in there and talk about shit that I be feeling. I might be mad as fuck, but I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's a lot. I ain't no more too much to say, but I don't get too deep in that.
But you feel like anger makes the majority of your content?
Nah, not anger, but like all emotions. I might be angry, I might be sad, lonely, I might be happy, you know what I mean? It depends on how I'm feeling, the memories I got, all the emotions and doing the shit.
But it's easier to get
It's a lot of anger though. I did have a lot of anger because, you know what I mean? Like I said, I grew up like going in and out with my mom, not having a dad there. You know what I mean? A lot of death going, you know what I mean? Traveling. I'm always a new kid. I've been through a lot of states growing up, you know what I mean? So it was like always just crazy shit. But yeah, so it's just like not really having nobody like a dad to vent to or other people. So you always gotta go out, you gotta listen to music or people out in the street or you learn that from the women around you, but that don't really help you because that's the women way to do shit, you know what I mean? So you gotta learn how to do other shit. You know?
Right.
So,
Okay, the best game woman taught you.
the best game women told me? Shit, to watch a woman. Women is sneaky, man. You know, no matter who they is, they all sneaky. Shit, they sneaky as fuck. So you gotta be on the game with their ass. And I don't want to say like this, but goddamn, look, every woman almost is either a queen or a bitch. You know what I mean? And they still got their bitch tactics, even if it's your mom, your auntie, your sister, your girlfriend. You know, we give them these labels, make them try to soften the blow, but they still hit you with that shit. So just like, just watch them. You know what I mean? Watch them, they can be some cold motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But they also could be your back. So.
You ever dated a faithful woman? Because most of them, well, it seems like everybody cheats. So.
Black women don't.
You know,
Black women don't.
I don't know, the woman I'm with right now, I don't think she cheating. But I've been in a relationship, I thought they wasn't cheating in 5 years, but shit, who would have known? Who would know? The longest relationship I was with was like 5 years.
And they was cheating for 5 years? Or
Nah,
they cheated eventually?
I don't know if they did, you know, 'cause I got locked up one time doing that throughout the year, so I know she was probably doing some fuck shit.
How long you was locked up for?
It was like a year, like that. So
Yeah,
she definitely was doing some shit
fun
like that.
with
She
that
got
ass.
there, she got there, turned up in the motherfucker.
You was gone
She might have
that
stayed
long.
faithful for a year.
Yeah.
That's not a long time.
I cheated, but I ain't cheat though, in my book, because I only walked out when I wasn't with her. Like, when wasn't talking to me, said when I was like, fuck you, bitch, and I left, and I was gone. I didn't see you for a month or two, like, I was really gone.
Oh, like some months, okay. I was gonna say, how long you say fuck you, bitch? Like a couple of days and you fuck somebody?
No, I'm no couple of days, but I'm like, at least after like 4 weeks and shit, I'm not talking to you no more. It's like, yeah, I'm already done with your ass. Like,
How long is like the time span that you wait? Like, you know, you do that whole fuck you, I hate you shit. How long do you wait before you fuck somebody else? Like both of y'all. You doing it the next day, obviously. I'm doing it that night.
If it's like,
That's what Bud about to say.
It depends on the situation and what it is. Like, it could be, I don't did some shit like that night. I don't walk off and stepped off on a motherfucker like, yeah, fuck you. And if you was really on something, fuck you, nigga, and this, and that, like, oh yeah, that's how I got you right back. Like, yeah, I went out too. Like, you thought, okay, babe, I'm about to be out here. You don't want me, right? Okay, this bitch do. You know what I mean? Boom, and then. You see, we moved on. I probably moved on if the other girl was better anyway. She probably shooting me back, probably moved on. Man.
The same night.
Yeah. But
you do that too?
I could have waited, because sometimes I'll be waiting for him to come back, depending how deep the situation is. I ain't been in too many deep ones, though.
It's just when the opportunity presents itself, like,
So if it happened that night, it happened. If it happened in the week, it's gonna happen.
yeah,
But I ain't going out looking for it, you know what I mean? It shit happened.
Y'all ever caused a fight in order to go fuck off?
Nah, but I know my female that did that shit, though.
Females?
Female do that
I'll
shit.
just be like, all right,
him
I'm
up.
ready.
You be like, you ain't gotta fight.
No,
You just go cheat.
Ain't no woman just had control over me. Well, like I couldn't go nowhere, so I just like I'll be babe.
Just to go
Yeah,
cheat.
I
So
don't
you ain't
have
need
to-
to.
No.
You was gonna do it anyway. Terrible.
Nah, I done got that before. The fake ass fighting and shit. So I'm like, alright, fuck this shit. Just to get some shit eaten.
I feel like people, when they do that, they just ain't want to be with you anyway.
Yeah.
At that point, they fighting to go fuck off. They ready to go.
So when last time you did it?
Yeah.
Start a fight to go fuck someone?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that I ever done that. I think
You
that
don't
I
know,
have.
Captain.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that on purpose just to go fuck on somebody. Like no, that's. But I'm sure that I've gone and like after a breakup went to fuck someone. But like I've only had like a certain amount of boyfriends. Like the first time really having a real breakup and I went to fuck somebody, I cried. I felt like I cheated on that nigga. And I called him and had to tell him, I'm like, yo, I just fucked somebody and like I feel like shit. And yeah, next time I saw him,
that call before.
next time I saw him, he cried while we was fucking. Like, he was trying to hurt me. For real.
Yeah, a girl told me that, and I was like, "So you fucked again after that?" I'm saying, you did it again. So
Yeah, nah, you not sad. You know, you went back for seconds, nigga.
yeah. So the last time you was caught slipping,
In any manner.
what, like I guess some type of op or something.
Lacking.
Yeah, I like going in boxing. I see. I don't know how deep I'm gonna go on that motherfucker. Let's see. The last time I was caught slipping, shit. I don't even want to talk about that shit. She might be incriminating. Let me go over that one. So let me talk about last time I caught slipping on. I don't know.
Okay. Pass.
Okay.
He like, and he don't slip.
Nah, I should be happy. I just can't. I don't want to talk about that one.
Okay.
Okay, this a black lyric. So it said everybody got an opinion and I don't want one. Trying to tell me a better way to do some shit they ain't never done. So give me an example of somebody trying to tell you a better way to do something that they never did.
Shit, all these goddamn so-called conscious folk out here be out here preaching and shit. I be looking at their ass and don't be even knowing half the shit they talking about. They be like, all these vegans and they still eating other crap, you know what I mean? Like this, what kind of vegan is this? Or what kind of, you know what I mean? It's like these people, because I've been on that walk for a while, you know what I mean? One of the 5% Nation, more, so I got down all that, you know what I mean? To get to how I'm even talking now, you know what I mean? But it's like, I see folk, it's levels of it, you know what I mean? Because like, you know, I'm drinking now a little bit, you know, some parts are like, oh, you got to cut it out, but that's after you know yourself. But in our community, yeah, it's a lot of that shit, you know, and some of these people in the game, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people in the industry, in the game that do a lot of fuck shit like that, you know what I mean? They tell you this shit, and they don't even know what they talking about or what they doing. And if you're not doing it, then they think you don't know how to do it. I mean, it's just crazy, but yeah.
You definitely get that shit in Atlanta. Because everybody in Atlanta want to be somebody. So they going to try like jug you and tell you like, yeah, this is what you need to do. But it's really helping their campaign at the same time.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that happens a lot even in the family. You know, family members do that a lot too. Like older family always want to tell you, especially like, you know, my career, like, you know, like, oh, maybe you should do something else. Like, you know, because it go up and down. Like, you know, boom, 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 boom. Like, yeah, that's not for you. You know what I mean? You should be this. You should be doing that. You should do that. You know what I mean? Or you should be like this. Like, but nigga, why don't you do it? That,
right.
You know
if it's that easy.
why don't you ain't doing that then? You know what I mean? I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm the one that's taking the loss. What you mad about?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, shit.
Well, you don't even know me. What you mean that ain't me? You don't know me.
That's something I see with media too, because you know, like how people who might have a name, they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm inviting all media out to meet so and so. But really, nigga, we helping you out by
giving you the
coming.
publicity.
He trying to make it seem like there's an opportunity for the person who's doing the
Yeah,
media.
it's a lot of that. It's a lot, especially like you said out here in Atlanta, like with these shows, man. I ain't gonna name no names, but just say these shows, you know what I mean? They could be like somebody hit me up now, some bullshit, like, yeah, come on this show, open up for this, blah, 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 free perform, goddamn $20
$20 at the door.
You know what I mean? But then we already know it's already for the team that's set. The nigga that was the nigga or the female that's gonna win is the nigga that already came. If it's AR's radio and y'all throwing, and I say y'all, you know what I mean? It's like, boom, boom, come here and do the show. Like, nigga, I know I ain't coming to win. Even my shit better than everybody else because y'all already got the win. It ain't about me. You just need this funds and all the other shit, and everybody make it look good. And
yeah, you need the crowd.
Yeah.
Okay, what's something that was taught to you and you had to unteach yourself?
Shit, most of the shit that I grew up learning. Most of the shit in school, man, like, like I tell you, like, the way I taught now, even, like, I learned how to educate myself by reading about art and real history, you know what I'm saying? Like, in school, I had, man, you wouldn't believe it, I had, like, 1.2 averages and shit, F's in motherfucking English. You would think that, you know what I'm saying? I made one of my English teachers I met, but it made me for 1 year, you know what I mean, 1 year, you know what I mean? So, like, all that shit, like, they was teaching me shit I didn't make. Romeo and Juliet ain't never helped me pay no bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the mindset, like, the way they were teaching me shit, I had to unlearn all this shit just to start finding out what the fuck really going on, you know what I mean, in life.
So y'all feel like a failure can't, like, teach you nothing? Like, if somebody's a failure, like, financially, you feel like they couldn't give you no pointers to...
No, hell no. I believe they could, definitely, because they failed. So you learn from your losses, you know what I mean? Like, shit, me, I be telling motherfuckers, I take my losses, and I be putting other motherfuckers on game. I put people in positions that I probably wouldn't even have done or didn't have the bad to do at that time. But I learned the game and then, you know, put on somebody else with the shit, you know what I'm saying? But, like, because there's a lot of wise motherfuckers, even being locked up, you know what I mean? I seen there's a lot of motherfuckers, you see the smartest people in the world in there, you know what I mean? Like, and some people could look at them as failures, but shit, there's a lot of geniuses in that motherfucker. And shit, as long as you can still breathe and come out again, I mean, you know, and not be the failure, better goddamn try, shit, you know what I'm saying?
Literally, like, failure mean you tried something.
Yeah, I mean, at least you tried. Like, some motherfuckers don't even try, but they want to talk, you know what I mean? They sitting at the couch still, and shit like that.
Okay, a time you were depressed and you stopped loving the things you usually love.
Well, I love this music shit, you know what I'm saying? I stopped rapping for a little bit. I started going in the backfield, you know, doing the marketing, promoting, shit like that, because definitely lost the love almost for, like, not for the music, not for recording, but for the business, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always say this shit, it's like a little kid seeing Santa Claus, you know, like fucking with Christmas, you know what I'm saying? But then you get up that one night, you see grandma, auntie, and them wrapping the presents and shit, you know what I'm saying? You like, man, I don't even fuck with it. You don't need to come down there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the same way, like when I seen it again, it's like, okay, it ain't really what I thought it was, but at the same time, I love it. You know what I mean? So it lost the love for a little bit because there was a lot of hate, a lot of fake, a lot of shit like that going on, but at the same time, you know, me going to the business side of it and understanding entertainment, you know, I grew to love it more than I loved before, so I'm coming for a different angle.
My man, sometimes I just be wondering now. K don't be paying attention.
I do.
It's good.
It just be like that. Okay, so what happened with what happened to ATL with radio? Like, what happened? Why you quit over there?
Oh man, you was over there too, right?
Yeah, he got kicked out. That's why I had to leave.
Like,
I was down.
Yeah, they tried to blast me on this shit. Not my bad, CK, man. You gonna see this shit, man. Nah, man. It was cause I had fun doing that shit. Really though, I had fun doing the whole thing. Like, you know what I mean? The Friday Night Fever, I created the Friday Night Fever. They still doing that shit. But it wasn't professional enough for me. You know what I mean? The way I was coming with it, the energy I was bringing, that shit I was doing for it was like, it just, you know, he was gonna do his personal thing, so it was rubbing off on the business. And me too, I was gonna do a lot of, I was in bad relationships, I was going in and out of jail, like, fuck shit was happening, you know what I mean? So, like, it was like, I guess it wasn't made for me, or maybe it wasn't me, it just wasn't on point, you know what I mean? But I still fuck with ATL Red Beardy, I fuck with, BLD Films, and you know, they're my people over there, you know, they gave me an opportunity to do something. But, it just wasn't nothing, and they wasn't trying to hear too much of what I was doing. I felt like when I came in there with that shit, they would fuck with the energy, but they was like just trying to use my energy, but they wasn't trying to put me like where I needed to be. They was like, oh yeah, come on, when you come in the door, like, damn, everybody be like, you know what I mean, get hyped in this motherfucker. But they was still pushing me down, like, fuck that nigga type shit, you know what I'm saying? I was seeing that, so it was like, I didn't really need that kind of energy.
Yeah.
It was like I could do something else, you know what I mean? And then it was like, we had numbers, like we got a lot of numbers and shit going on there. Yeah, that part.
Like, I'm gonna leave
my
that
bad,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, but one thing, even though I was over there, like these niggas was talking behind my back and shit, like to females and.
Oh yeah, all that crazy.
I was still like, politics. I wasn't even tripping on that shit.
They used to hate that and then coming to and the females going in there, I get the attention of the females, maybe like and try down talking, man, you gotta do, a little funny thing and try to act like show their position, like, oh, I'm the boss.
They must be ugly.
I'm the boss, so I'm gonna act big. I'm the boss here, so let me let you know that I'm the boss.
They must not look good, because who gives a fuck?
A lot of niggas do that when they feel like, or they might feel like you got more money. You got something they ain't got, so they gonna automatically be like, oh, you start talking shit.
Right.
So they can measure up to you, I guess.
Yeah, it's a weak nigga shit, really. You know what I mean? But, niggas do that shit. I know I used to do that shit in high school. I had to grow out of that shit, you know what I mean? You throw shit on niggas' names so you try to get the motherfucker bust and shit. Like, but you realize you do look stupid like that, really, because I don't heard from other girls and that's when we stopped. That other motherfucker, I heard other girls' conversations and shit. They talking shit about niggas who do that. Like, oh, this nigga told me, that lame ass nigga. Like, I'm like, oh, hell no, I don't want to be the lame nigga then. That shit.
I ain't never do that.
So what y'all think about pillow talking then? Y'all don't vent to y'all girls?
Yeah, to your girl different than when you just with a regular bra, you just chilling with her, you just fucking, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of like.
Pillow talking, give me your definition of it.
Pillow talking is just you gossiping with your girl. I mean, I'm not just a random female. Like
with your actual girl?
Like with your girl, gossiping with your girl. Like that, like my best friend, we be talking about everybody. I love that shit though. I want somebody, like if we go to a party, I want to look at you and be like, and you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know exactly what I'm talking about before I do anything. But yeah.
I was with a girl like that. It kind of made me not want to talk to her. Like,
for real?
Like, she just kept talking about everybody she see. I don't like people
who do just bad talking everything.
Yeah. Like, look at her dress. And I don't really like that.
No, we not that way. But you know how you got the same friends and, like, your friends got drama going on. And it's like, guess what they be going now? And you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can talk shit. And it ain't shit going on with y'all. You know, we boring. We happy and shit. But we need other people drama to that's a thrill.
Yeah.
I could do that. Like, she telling me what's going on. She telling me, like, her friend be cheating. I could listen to that. But all that bad talking everybody we see, nah.
Yeah, because it rub both ways. Like I said, maybe a girl be a little easier. But, like, if you just with a regular bro, like, nah. Because they come out. And depending, like, who you is and how many people know you, like, you gonna run into my friend again. And if you're not with her no more, and then you see her, and then again, you like, oh shit. They already told.
You know that bitch said
something. What's going on? Damn.
I know she over there talking about me. I'll be looking at them like, yeah, I said it. Everything they said, she said, I said it.
Okay, this person lost me because they told too many lies. And what was the final straw?
This person lost me because they told too many lies and what the final straw. Yeah. What's that? What do you mean?
What lie was like too much? Like,
was a lie too much?
My daddy.
Your daddy?
For sure. My father lie like shit. Now he just lie for nothing. You be like, it is not raining outside. What is you talking about? Everybody standing in the garage looking, and he like, it is. You don't see? Like, what the fuck he on?
He's just like a compulsive. Right?
He just lie for nothing. He an Aries.
Oh man, Aries, man, come on now.
Just like him. Just like my daddy. Oh shit. She quiet.
Nah, they do say that one of the things, though. It could be. They could be lies, though. I do say that in Aries.
That they be lying?
They could be liars, yeah. They could be. It's like Taurus. I'm a Taurus. I mean, they say you could be loyal, it could be the lie. It's either one or the other when you come in. Right.
Taurus just stuck. Like, y'all just away. Whatever the way is, that's what it is.
Funny.
However you come.
Like
it could be. It depends.
If that's if a motherfucker don't know himself. Like, I know I'm stubborn. Yeah, it's like that. But it's a good thing. Sometimes it's good because I don't stop some shit. I don't give up on something.
But if you mature and you grow out something, because some things do have to be grown out of.
Yeah, like you know it. You're like, okay, I'm stubborn this. Let me shut. Let me stop. I know.
One thing y'all do have though is how you said you don't talk a lot, that you introverted.
Yeah.
Taurus be holding some shit and they ain't telling you nothing until they really want you to know, or they gonna tell you the piece that they want you to get.
Facts. And if you blow it, then we blow, because it come like that. They be like, boom, it come. It's like a real bull. Like they be chilling, but you know, you put that red flag out, and it's be like a whole different animal. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we is one of the most loyal signs. You know what I mean, a people person, we down to earth. You know what I mean? Like we deal with people, we can loyal. Nah, nigga, y'all nigga fire stuff. Y'all nigga burn up shit. Y'all wanna instigate.
I would say, yeah, Aries was one of the most loyal people. I'm a Pisces.
Aries and Taurus. Well, man, I go by what I'm just saying about the zodiac, not about just personal shit though. But everybody can be loyal.
Nah, everybody can't be loyal. He wanted to be a good so bad. He wanted to be a boy. Yeah, I'm a good person. He's like, y'all remember me.
No, everybody say, oh, like my homeboys, they be like, I'm solid, like,
Nah, Aries is solid. Like, you know how good aunties like that, but they could be troublemakers too. They like, look what you do now. You trying to instigate shit, but you throw a little fire in there, like, boom, okay, yeah, you like that shit.
But he really don't though. That's the whole like people be thinking he being messy. He really asking because he want to know your answer to the question.
But that's what he mean. But then he don't care, so that's why like that's the fire sound. Like most people be timid to do that shit. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, he say anything for sure.
Yeah, it spark that shit.
That's how you keep it going.
Hey,
yeah,
I ain't mad at you.
I feel it.
Keep being messy.
I don't like that messy shit.
He don't like that term.
That's like if I made up what bitch mean, but I always start calling you bitch. It means something to you, but it means something different to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. But we running a tight ship, so tell us like I guess what you got coming out and how we can get your merch and all that kind of stuff.
Alright, bet. I got my single out all day, all night. It's on all platforms, you know, Spotify, YouTube, all that. Got a project called The Year of the Dragon. Ain't no dates on it right now. I'm just working on it. You know what I mean? That's coming out. But you can check me out on Instagram at Naijee Maserati or ABM Life The Word. And I'm on Twitter, ABM Life The Word. The same thing, ABM Life The Word. Check me out, Naijee Maserati, All Day, All Night, the new single. And check out my camp. You know, I got some artists out too as well. They dropping music, alternative artists. We working, so just put in ABM Life Entertainment, and you should be able to find us out there.
And more babies on the way, right?
Yeah, probably like that. When more money come up there, I might have more babies. I might have a bunch of them, make a tribe and shit like that. But you know what I mean? You gotta be right.
That's what's up. Any last words, Case?
Anything that you really want anybody who see this to know about you or about anything that you have going on?
Shit. I fuck with the campaign. Fuck with Naijee Maserati. I've been doing this for a long time. They try to close me and block me, but I came in through the back door.
Okay, kick it to him.
And I fuck with the niggas who can't do it. So if you want to get a chance to do something or you want to work with somebody or you want to learn some game, I ain't a hating ass artist. Whatever I know that I can give y'all, shit, I'm fucking with you, you know what I mean?
All right, literally, it's no pressure.
No pressure.
We'll be right back, man, and we out.
Right.